Hey there, my name is Mike. I am the guy behind EduCircles, and I'm looking for help from independent contractors to help out with creating some product covers and PDF previews using Canva for about 120 products. So I'm going to just walk you through what I'm hoping to get done, and I'm curious to see how long it takes me. And let's go from there. So I will have shared with you a style guide like this, and this style guide will basically walk you through everything that I'm hoping to have done. So you're going to have to be familiar with this, and the specs are in here. I will send specific information about each product in the gig that I create in Fiverr. Nope, in Canva. I'll send you specs in Fiverr. Which will include the PDF of the preview document. So I'll also share these as images in Canva, but I'll share you the PDF with you so you have an idea, big picture of what the whole document looks like. So yeah, let's see how quickly I can do this. All right, so I will share access to my SEOT mindset. There will be a template. In this case, I'm going to create a cover. That's the first thing. So I'm going to use this template. And in this template, if I scroll down to folders, I will have shared with you creatives, and this one is article 1. And the shortcut I know is I can type in the numbers here in the search bar. Okay, so I have to place the front cover here, and oh, I don't, page view. No, sorry, this is Edge. I'm not used to Edge. Well, hey, there we go. Okay, so the page numbers match the product numbers, or the page numbers in Canva for the product preview. I know I'm going to need this first page of handout A, which is down here. Okay, I really don't like that. Let's go here. You know what? I guess I'm stuck. Okay. How can I go page display? I want to see all the pages. Page display? That's not helpful. Sorry. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, so there it is, page 3. So I'm going to go to Canva. I'm going to type in here 03. There's the page. When I click and drag it out, I have to make sure that it's actually grouped here. So just to show you very briefly, if I ungroup this, you're going to be able to see that I have a shadow page, a page for the shadow. And that's just to make sure that the shadow doesn't get replaced when I click and drag it out here. Please make sure that this is grouped because there's an animation with that later on. So I'm just going to undo everything. I'm going to click and drag this out, and I'm just make sure that I get the inner page as opposed to the outer page. So there it is. I'll give you the headline, but it would be actually even more awesome if you could somehow take the headline that's in the document and sort of paraphrase it to fit the space. Stops a Florida school bus. Let's see if I can can I get hazardous materials? Okay, so I'll shrink that just slightly. I went Control-Shift, comma to shrink that. There we go. Axe body spray stops a Florida school bus due to hazardous materials incident. Love it. I know that this is article 001. There it is. So I'm going to change this spot here to 001. Change the top there. And it's not called 360. It's called axe spray. And I know that it's critical thinking here. So I will go back here and change it from character to critical thinking. And that fits perfectly. Nice. Okay, so the first page looks done. Let's go to the second page here. Now I have to check the grade levels of the handout here. If I go up to the top here, I can see the grade levels are 5, 7, 9, 11. So if I go back here, 5, 7, 9, 11, I don't have to change anything here. Number of paragraphs. Okay, so I do have to change the covers. And I know that I will use the same one here, so I will click and drag that out into the middle. There we go. So I keep the shadow. And let's see. So handout, this is handout A, page 1, and that is, what page number am I? Oh, that's page 3. Okay. So I'm going to, page 3 there. I'm going to click and drag that out here. There we go. handout B, so I'll look at the footnotes here, or the footer. Handout B is page 5. So I'll just search for page 5. There it is. They look similar, but they're different, and you'll be able to see that when you zoom in. Okay. Handout C, here we go, is page 7. So let's just search for page 7. There I am. Click and drag that out here, and I'll make sure that I get, and it keeps the shadow there. And then finally, let's go down to handout D, which is page 9, and I will go to page 9 here. There we go. Click and drag that out here. Keep the shadow. There we go. Number of paragraphs line up. Okay, that looks good for grade levels. All right, so next page. Okay, so I have to see the strategy here. If I go up to the very top, I see the strategy is asking questions. So I will go back here and change that to asking questions. I will also change the file name to article 001. Alrighty. And graphic organizer to encourage. Okay, so I have to change the graphic organizer. So I'm going to scroll down here. Where's the graphic organizer? The front page. Here it is. There's a graphic organizer. I know it's a graphic organizer because it says here at the bottom, handout, page 1. And this is page 11 in the PDF. So I'm going to go find page 11. There's page 11. And I will click and drag that out into the middle. There we go. Asking questions, reading strategies. Yep, that looks good. Finally, okay, so I have to change the screenshots, and I will have provided that. So I'm going to type Word. There's the screenshot for Word. Click and drag into the middle here. Keeps the shadow. I will go with Google Docs. So Docs. Click and drag that out here. Nice. And then finally, there's a program called Easel. So I'm going to click and drag that out here. Right. So make sure that you don't go on the outside because that'll get the shadow. It removes the shadow. I'm going on the inside, which is different. And then there's no change on page 5. There's no change on page 6. Boom. I am done. Let's just watch it to make sure the animations are there. So 01, that looks nice there. Let's see, Axe Spray. Yep, on the second page here. So I can see that the pages are still grouped because the numbers, the grade levels, and the pages come out together. And I can see that the shadows come out with the actual screenshot. So that's good. Asking questions, reading strategy. Boom, boom, boom. Microsoft Word, Google Docs, Easel by TPT. Done. All right. And then let's go on the last one here. This one doesn't change at all. It's always consistently the same. And then finally, let's go to the final page. Okay. So this looks great. It's done. I might even change this title here to be done. Done. Okay. And so the output for this gig, I need to have an editable Canva file that I'll be able to take and modify if I need to. So the second part here is the preview. I'm just going to go to the templates on the team templates. Here we go. Article 000. Yeah, so I'm doing an article product. I'm clicking on the preview. Let's use this template. Okay, so the first page, let's just go down here. Let's find those assets folders shared with me. I bet you I can just type 001. There we go. Fiverr article 001. Okay, so page 1 is always the same. I'm going to click and drag that out here. I'm not going to put it on the preview. That preview page is transparent, and I think I've actually locked it in this case, so you won't be able to change it anyway, but that may change in the future. Who knows? All right, so instructions. I may have to move that up or down using the keyboard. What's in this PDF? I'll put that there. And then, in fact, I will even duplicate this, Control D. There we go. Line that up. What's not in this PDF? Let's just move these up a little bit. Space them out visually. What's not in this PDF? There we go. Okay. And because I've duplicated it, it should have the animation there. Okay, Google Slides. Okay, so this is actually the file table of contents. It's always page 2. And the one in the example here doesn't have any movements. But if it did, all I would do is I can't actually edit the spot of the circle there on the end here. So what I have to do is I have to ungroup. Control-Shift-G, there we go. I ungrouped it. And then in this case, I can move this up or down. And these programs are always paired up. like PowerPoint and slides. I'm just going to go Control-Shift-G to ungroup it. And now I can click and edit that. So for example, if that was the case, I have just moved it. But at the end, I have to make sure that I regroup it. I don't think I got the arrow, did I? There we go. So I'll go Control-G to group it. And then the PowerPoint, same thing. I make sure I have all three, Control-G to group it. And now that I've regrouped it, I actually have to reanimate it. So I'm going to click on Animate. I'm going to click on Pop. And I know that these are all separate objects because they popped up separately. So that looks good here. All right, so next page, page 3. Okay, so that's where I start to get into handouts. And this is where the big picture might help you out because you'll be able to see everything. I'm going to go here. All right, so I can see there's 2 pages for the handouts. This is handout A. So handout A, this is handout B, this is handout C, and this is handout D. And they each have 2 pages, so they're identical in that way. So let's go back to Canva here. Okay, so page A, let's just go here. In this template, I have actually 4 pages, but I'm not going to need them. I'm going to get rid of the second page here, and I'm going to get rid of the last page here. And so now I have 2 pages here. Okay, and what I might actually do is I'll get rid of page, and now I'll do it all at once. Okay, so handout page A, page 1, that's correct. So I gotta swap out the image here. So this is Canva page 3. Hey, perfect. This is actually PDF page 3. They line up. There we go. All right. I need to move paragraphs match so that it's on paragraph 1. This is handout page 1. That looks good. Okay, so then on the next page, this is handout page 2. The reason why I went to page 3 is because the bottom already here says mini lesson. So this is handout or Canva page 4. So now I'm going to go to PDF page 4. So that's how I know I'm on the right track, is because the PDF pages will match up with the Canva. There we go. Line it up. Critical thinking mini lesson, and I see there are questions here, so I'm just going to add that to my title, mini lesson plus questions. There we go. And I need to change this to handout page 2 because it's the second page. All right. Perfect. So this is handout page B. I'm going to have to change where the paragraphs are. Okay, let's not get confused yet. So page 5. Here we go. Let's click. Ooh, sorry. Page 5. There we go. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Page 5, handout page 1. I'm going to delete this because I want to line them up perfectly. So let's see the handout page 2. Oh, okay. So let's just speed up some processes here. Handout page 1, page 2. I'm going to get rid of this one. So handout, and mini lesson, yeah. Okay. So I can get rid of page 4. So I'm going to get rid of page 2 and page 4 on each one. Page 2 and page 4. Notice how there's the color bar at the front on the first page. So those are for the articles because those have matching paragraphs. And then page 3 and the second page do not. Okay, something else I need to change is I'm going to delete, I'm going to delete this paragraph box because I want them all consistent. So I'm just going to delete that. And I'm going to delete on page handout D. Did I get rid of them all? Yeah. Then I'm going to copy it from handout for page A, and I'm going to copy it because then I know that the animation will follow it. Page handout C, handout D. Okay. Something else I'm going to do really quickly, B1. All right. So I'm going to copy this. All right. So that's page 2. I'm going to get rid of this, just delete and page 2. Let's just go delete and page 2. Let's go delete page 2. Nice. Okay, so now I need to change the page numbers. So this should be page 5. I've done that. And then page 6 on Canva should be page 6 in the PDF. There we go. Alrighty. Page 7 on Canva should match page 7. And I can see here it says handout C, which matches handout C. All right, so this is page 8. Let's go with page 8. Click and drag that out. Oops, There we go. I find if I put it in the top corner, it usually works pretty well. Page 8 looks like that. Page 2 and page 2, love it. Okay, this is page 9. So page 9, let's click and drag that out, top corner, there we go, page 9. And then I see handout D. Oh, should be page 1. Weird, did I make a mistake? Okay, so I see it's page 1 there. There's page 1, and in the picture I see page 1. Okay, and then, oh, I must have changed the wrong one. This is page 2, and then this should be page 10. So I'm going to look up page 10. There we go, click and drag. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, they're all the same image. I should make sure I could just cheat and put them in all of them. But know that the bottom footer is different on all of them, even though the content is the same. And I want to make sure teachers who are looking closely can see that they're actually similar, identical content, but on different handouts. Okay, mini lesson, I need to update that. So, mini lesson and questions. You know what, I'm just going to copy paste that. All right. Oops. Whoa. There we go. I have to click in it, I guess, eh? Canva, I tell you. Let's delete that. Let's go in here. Let's paste that. All right. Let's delete that. Let's select the page. Let's paste it in there. All right, so page 2. All right, so now I'm on the graphic organizer. And if I go back to the PDF, all right, so here's the PDF. The graphic organizer starts. So in this case, graphic organizer, graphic organizer page 3, graphic organizer page 4. So there are 4 pages of graphic organizers. Let's just see this whole thing together. So graphic organizer starts at 11. So 11, 12, 13. Oh, okay. So I need to just create some more pages for the graphic organizer. Control V, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, Control V to paste. So the footer is the same and the images will just change here. Okay. So this is going to be page 11. Let's look for that. Page 11. There we go. And then this should be page 12. So I'm going to click on page 12. Let's click and drag that out. This is page 13. So let's make that page 13. Here we go. And this is page 14. This is page 14. Here we go. Click and drag that out here. Okay, so now I see answers here. Some of my products have answer keys, but not all of them do. So if I go back to, hey, let's review everything here. Okay, so this one doesn't have an answer key. It just ends here after the graphic organizer. And I know that's the end because the last few pages are always the same, the about page. So what I can do in Canva, here we go. Nope, here we go. Is this it? Yep. All right, so let's go back to the big picture page here. So all these answer discussion guides, I don't need those pages. I can just delete them. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so this should be page 15. Hello, page 15. So let's see, page 15. Yep, there we go. Click and drag that out. There's page 15. All right, and then here's page 16. Oops. So page 16 there, page 16 here, alrighty, and page 17, let's see what page 17 looks like here. Page 17 looks like this, and then there's the end credits, and let's just make sure, yep, page 17 is the end credits, so boom. And now I'm just going to press play to confirm, so there's the pop, 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 what's not in this PDF, yeah, pop, pop, pop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those all worked out. Oh, shoot, I've messed up the Google Slides, because I showed you how to change them, but I didn't actually. What's the easiest way to do this? The easiest way is to just copy it from the original. Is this the original? There we go. So I'll just copy that. Oops. Copy that from the original, Control C to copy it. And I'll go back into this one, which is my version. Yeah, so I'll just delete those. I'll paste it in. They should have animations already. I'm going to change the title to Article 001. Let's just press play to make sure it's good. Pop, pop, pop. All right. Pop, pop, pop. And then pop, 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 pop. Okay, so all 5 are separate. The preview looks good. paragraphs match. I can see that the paragraphs, there it is, it's around there. And then this is page 2, which looks right. I can see down here at the bottom, it says page 2. This is page 1 again, paragraph matches there. Handout B, page 1. And then page 2, perfect. Now handout C, some of my articles, I only did 3 handouts, so then you would just delete handout D, the last 2 pages there. Let's see here. Handout D and the paragraphs match, and I can see down here at the bottom. So right now when I do the preview, I make sure that the handout D and the pages, they actually match up. And here's the graphic organizer. And then this is page 2. I can see it at the bottom there. And I can see that says page 3. Maybe in a future version of the template, I'll have page 3 and page 4 on the side here. We'll see. Page 4. There we go. And now here's the change log. So the about page, credits, licensing, and then the last one should be the change log. Boom, done. So I'm going to hit escape. I will change the file name to just done. And that's it. That is what I am looking for your help with. Finally, let's just refresh this page. There we go. So article 1 preview done and cover done. And then you would have to share the links to me so that I would be able to have an editable version. So that's it. If you have any questions, ask me in whatever platform I've used to communicate and connect with you. And we'll go from there. All right, take care. Bye-bye now.